AITA for telling my sister she's insane over a hairbrush receipt? You stole mom's money, my sister screamed for 4 straight months. She posted black screen Instagram rants, created group chats called The Truth Comes Out, and even hired a PI. The smoking gun evidence she finally dropped to destroy me? I, 30F, lost my mom earlier this year, and I still haven't processed it properly. Everything feels like I'm walking around underwater. Mom wasn't wealthy, but she left behind a small inheritance that she wanted split between me and my sister, Talia, 34F. Mom was meticulous about planning, so her will was extremely clear. She kept every document, every receipt, every form. She made it impossible for anything to get confused. When things got bad with her health, I ended up handling the majority of the exhausting, time-consuming responsibilities. The paperwork, the phone calls, the conversations with the lawyer, the sorting of documents, the authorization forms, all of it. Talia barely contributed to anything. She showed up once, stayed 20 minutes, and spent most of that time complaining that the whole situation was emotionally draining. I didn't fight her on it. I didn't have the energy. Eventually, the lawyer contacted us and said everything was finalized. The inheritance money was transferred directly, one amount to me, one amount to Talia. Exactly what Mom wrote down. Exactly what the lawyer verified multiple times. Nothing touched my hands. Nothing was filtered through me. It all went straight to our accounts. And then everything went straight to hell. 3 weeks later, Talia called me out of nowhere. No greeting. No explanation. She just launched into screaming so loud, I had to pull the phone away from my ear. Where's the rest of the money? I know you hid something. Don't lie to me. I thought she was kidding. I actually laughed, and she immediately screeched, OH, so you think it's funny? You think stealing from MOM is a joke? I finally got a word in and told her there wasn't any rest of the money. Everything went to us exactly as Mom wrote. But Talia talked over me the entire time, spitting accusation after accusation. She said I must have gone through Mom's things early before anyone else saw them. She said I probably found cash and kept it. She claimed I must have hidden documents so the lawyer wouldn't see the real numbers. She even threw in, Mom always babied you. Of course she would trust you to hide everything and pretend it's legal. That one cut deep. I told her if she really believed I did something, she should call the lawyer. She yelled, oh, I will, like she was about to expose a criminal empire. A few hours later, she messages our family group chat, confirmed. Something isn't right. I panicked, thinking the lawyer said something unexpected. But no, Talia simply didn't like being told she was wrong. The lawyer told her exactly what he told me. There was no missing money, no hidden accounts, no documents were concealed. Everything was processed correctly. She got the exact amount Mom intended. You'd think that would be the end of it. No, that was the beginning of her being absolutely unhinged. She told everyone that the lawyer was covering for me. She said lawyers don't want to admit mistakes. She said I must have pressured him to say everything was correct. She posted cryptic nonsense on her Instagram story. Funny how some people pretend to care about family only when money is involved. Then another. Greed makes people show their true colors. Then she posted a screenshot of her bank app with the caption, this is not what Mom promised. My cousin immediately DM'd me asking what was going on. Then another cousin. Then another. Then my uncle called me demanding explanations. Then someone from a side of the family I barely even talked to messaged me on Facebook asking why Talia was crying online, saying she was financially betrayed. I hadn't even done anything. When I opened the family group chat, Talia was already in there crying metaphorically all over the place. She typed paragraphs about how she has always been used and undervalued. She said I had access to Mom that she didn't, and therefore I controlled the information. Someone asked her directly, are you saying your sister stole something? Talia responded with, I'm saying things don't add up, but people can decide for themselves. I lost it. I called her immediately, and she answered while still typing in the chat. She had the audacity to say, oh, look who finally decided to show up. Feeling guilty, I yelled so loudly I shocked myself. You did nothing. You didn't help with anything. You didn't show up to anything. You left me to handle everything alone, and now you're making up lies because you need someone to blame. You're pathetic. She started shrieking over me. You think you can talk to me like that? You think you look innocent screaming like a maniac? If you weren't guilty, you wouldn't be freaking out. I screamed back. I'm freaking out because you're lying about me and turning everyone against me when I didn't take a damn thing. She yelled back that I always act like a victim, that I always want to be the responsible one, and that I love attention. She accused me of playing hero with the paperwork so I could get an advantage later. I called her delusional. I told her she was dragging our mom's memory through the mud because she's mad she didn't get more money. I said she behaves like a parasite, always wanting something, always assuming someone owes her something. She called me a snake. She called me a manipulator. She called me selfish. We were both screaming at full volume. I hung up on her after she said, "It makes sense mom died thinking she could trust you. She didn't know what you really are." I physically shook with rage, and then she went back to the family group chat and wrote, "Well, I tried talking to her calmly. She freaked out again. I don't know what to do anymore. I guess I have to accept that she's not going to come clean. So now half the family thinks I stole something. The other half thinks Talia has lost her mind. Everyone is fighting. Everyone is messaging me. Everyone is demanding screenshots, explanations, or proof that I didn't steal money that literally never existed." Update 1. Everything started spiraling the second Talia posted her stupid dramatic rant on her messaging story. Black background, giant dramatic text, the kind of thing teenagers post after losing an argument. Some people pretend to be grieving but are really busy stealing, even from their own mother. You never know who in your family is a snake. Not even subtle, just straight up calling me a thief to everyone who had her at it. The second that shit went up, my phone lit up like a fire alarm. Calls from people I haven't spoken to in months suddenly acting like they care. One cousin messaged, "Are you okay?" Then immediately, "What did you do?" Then, "Just tell me your side. No judgment," which is code for, "I already judged you, but I want the tea." Someone else sent a screenshot with, "You seeing this right?" Another wrote, "Did something happen with the accounts?" Like they somehow knew more about my situation than I did. I immediately called Talia. As soon as she answered, she was screaming. No greeting, no breathing, no logic, just pure rage. "Don't call me like nothing happened. You know what you did." I yelled back, "You sound completely unhinged. What the hell are you talking about?" She screeched so loud my phone vibrated. Then she said the most unhinged sentence I've heard. "Mom told me she had money saved just for me. If I didn't get it, you took it." I genuinely laughed in shock. Not because it was funny, because it was insane. I yelled, "No, she did not. You're making things up again." She shrieked, "She didn't tell you because you steal. She was scared of you." That one made my blood pressure spike so fast I thought I'd pass out. I yelled, "If MOM wanted you to have anything extra, IT would be in the will. The fact that you think you can rewrite reality just because you're mad is ridiculous." She hung up. No explanation, no logic, just pure screaming, hang up chaos. And literally 30 seconds later, she opened the family group chat and wrote, "OP is hiding something. I'll prove it soon." The chat immediately exploded into the most embarrassing family meltdown I've ever seen. People were writing paragraphs like they were lawyers and then deleting them. People were sending voice notes, and every voice note was just someone yelling with bad microphone quality. One cousin said, "Okay, honestly, this looks suspicious." I snapped back, "You can't even manage your own Red. Don't speak about legal documents." Another cousin tried to be the diplomat and wrote, "Everyone should calm down." Cue 10 people yelling at them for taking sides. Then someone said, "OP, why are you so angry if you didn't do anything?" And I lost it. I wrote, "Because I'm being accused of a crime by idiots who can't even read a will." Someone replied, "You don't have to be rude." I typed back, "IDO when you're all being stupid on purpose." Then that person wrote privately, "This is making you look bad." I said, "So is your entire existence, but here you are." They left the chat. Good. Then the lawyer emailed me. Talia had contacted them again, demanding a full audit of everything, accusing me of tampering with documents. She even told them she believed I deleted money, like I have some magical delete button for bank accounts. The lawyer also informed me that she had attempted to access mom's old digital accounts by guessing passwords. She failed so many times that she locked one of them. The lawyer wrote, "Please remind her that unauthorized access may cause delays." I called Talia again. I was done being polite. The second she answered, I yelled, "Stop touching accounts you don't understand. You are making this a disaster." She screamed back, "Good, you deserve it. I hope everything blows up in your face." Then she hung up and blocked me like she won the argument. But she didn't stop talking. Oh no, she moved to Instagram next, posted some vague quote like, "Some people wear masks so long they start believing their own lies." One of her friends commented, "I know who you're talking about." I replied, "No, you don't. You're just desperate to be included." Her friend attempted to clap back with, "Wow, that's low." I said, "Not as low as inserting yourself into business you don't understand." They deleted their comment chain. Then Talia went on Facebook. She posted, "Money changes people." Sadly, someone commented, "Stay strong." I wrote, "Stop enabling her delusions." Someone else replied, "OP, why are you like this?" I wrote, "Because all of you are too scared to say she's wrong." That sparked a full fight in the comments until someone deleted the whole post. But the worst part wasn't the social media posts. It was when a relative, who I barely speak to, sent me this long message saying, "Talia is hurting. Maybe if you gave her a clearer answer, she wouldn't be so upset." I replied, "The will is the clear answer. answer. By a functioning brain. They wrote back, there's no need to be so aggressive. I said, yes there is, because you keep siding with a liar. They blocked me too. Then someone made a WhatsApp family subgroup specifically to discuss the situation. I was added without consent. People were just yelling in text form. Somebody said, even if OP didn't steal, the attitude is concerning. I replied, the only thing concerning is your IQ level. One aunt tried to DM me privately to say, I'm staying neutral. I said, no you're not. You're just waiting to see who wins. She left me on scene. Talia also changed her Snapchat Bitmoji to look sad and posted, you think you know someone. Someone messaged me saying, what did you do to her? I yelled, type nothing. She's just mad she didn't get extra money that never existed. They said, you're seriously defensive. I replied, and you're seriously dumb. They said, wow. I said, yes. Wow. Exactly. They also blocked me. Update 2. Talia unblocked me out of nowhere and didn't even type. She sent a voice note so long it broke into 2 separate files. I made the extremely stupid decision to listen to it. The second I hit play, it blasted so loud I dropped my phone. All you could hear was her screaming at the absolute top of her lungs. You think I'm stupid? You think you can lie to me and everyone's just going to believe you? You're a liar. A scammer. You're so disgusting it makes me sick. She was screeching so hard her voice cracked halfway through. I swear she sounded possessed. I recorded a voice note back yelling, stop calling me a thief because you're too lazy to accept reality. You hate that I handled everything because you never lifted a finger. She immediately sent another, shut your mouth. You always act like you're above everyone. You think you're perfect. So I sent back, the only thing I'm above is your constant bullshit. You did nothing but show up to complain and now you want to play victim. Not my proudest moment, but honestly she earned it. This is the exact moment she decided to drag more people into the mess. Because apparently public humiliation wasn't enough for her. She called our cousin Mateo. I didn't know this until he called me, sounding furious like he'd been preparing for a courtroom confrontation. He immediately launched into, why didn't you just tell us you kept something? Why did you lie to Talia and then to me? I cut him off yelling so loud he actually froze. I didn't take anything. Are you all getting your brains sucked out? What is wrong with everyone? Stop taking Talia's word like it's holy scripture. He snapped, you don't have to be aggressive, and I yelled back. Then stop calling me to defend a crime I didn't commit. He hung up on me. Then Talia made things 10 times worse. She made a brand new group chat on WhatsApp and added me, Mateo, our Aunt C, our Aunt L, and herself. The group chat name she chose was literally. The truth comes out, the first message she sent before anyone said a word was, is a thief. End of discussion. No hello. No explanation. Just that. I instantly replied, Talia is delusional. That's the discussion. She started rapid firing messages like she was trying to break her keyboard. You stole money. You think you can lie forever. I know what MOM told me. You better confess before I prove it. I wrote back, what are you going to prove? Your own hysteria? You have nothing. You're embarrassing yourself. Mateo jumped in with, I just want to understand both sides. I replied, then stop listening to the side that's screaming lies through a megaphone. Aunt C tried to calm things down, typing, everyone needs to take a breath. Talia immediately hit her with, stop defending a thief. Aunt C left the chat, like she pressed leave so fast it felt like she broke the sound barrier. Talia then wrote, see, she left because she knows I'm right. I said, she left because you sound like a conspiracy theorist who got rejected from a reality show. She lost her mind. She started typing messages so fast they came in as unreadable chunks. You're sick, disgusting, lying, taking advantage of him. You always had a problem. You always think you're better. At that point I texted, if I'm better at anything, it's not inventing fake money that doesn't exist. That set her off like a firecracker. She sent a voice message, another screaming one, shouting, you stole what MOM left me. I know it. I feel it. And you are going to pay for this. I yelled back in voice. You can't even pay attention, let alone pay for anything. Stop dragging me into your delusions. She left the group chat after that, but not before changing the group name to Thieves Always Get Caught. Mateo left next. NL left. I was the last one still inside staring at the screen like an idiot. Then, as if things weren't already a circus, she went on Instagram. She posted a black background with huge white text. I will never forgive people who steal from their own family. Some people are good at pretending. I'm done being silent. Within 10 minutes, 2 cousins messaged me asking why I did it. Another cousin DM'd me saying everyone is talking. Someone else sent me a screenshot of Talia replying to someone's comment. She knows exactly what she took. I wrote to her privately, stop lying on social media. You look unhinged. She wrote back, good. I hope I look unhinged. Maybe that'll make you admit what you did. I yelled through text, admit to what? Your imaginary millions. She blocked me again. And now members of the family are fighting each other in separate chats chats, group texts, and on Facebook comments. One cousin wrote publicly, "It's sad when greed destroys blood." Another wrote, "Maybe if some people communicated better, things wouldn't blow up." I replied under that comment, "Maybe if some people didn't spread lies, we wouldn't be dealing with a walking disaster." The cousin deleted the post after that. Update 3. So first, yes, she actually tried to get into mom's storage unit without me. I only found out because the storage office called saying someone was attempting access and claiming shared ownership. I immediately knew it was her. Before I could even call, she rang me first and literally started the phone call screaming like she was on fire. "Why did you change the password? You think you can just lock me out because you're guilty?" I yelled right back, "I didn't change anything, you moron. You don't even know anything about mom's accounts because you never paid attention to anything that wasn't about you." She shrieked, "Shut up. Stop pretending like you know more than me. I'm breaking in if you don't come right now." I yelled so loud I startled myself. "Are you actually brain dead? Everything is on record. If you touch a single box, you'll be in over your head." She hung up mid-yell. Then the notification started. I'm not exaggerating. She sent 40 messages back to back. 40. Each one more hysterical than the last. Message after message. "You stole mom's sentimental items. You stole her jewelry. You stole cash. You stole important documents. You stole things you don't even understand the value of. You're disgusting. You're a manipulator. You're the reason the family is falling apart." I finally replied, "Pick one category of bullshit. You keep adding new accusations like you're building a shopping list." She wrote, "Rot." One word. Then she blocked me again. I thought maybe that would be the end of it for the day. No. 10 minutes later, my cousin Marisol called me, yelling from the second I answered, "What the hell is going on? Why would you take mom's jewelry? Why didn't you just tell Talia the truth?" I yelled right back, "Are you serious? She's making up new lies every 10 minutes, and you're just eating them up. Use your brain for once." She snapped at me, "You always talk down to people. That's why no one tells you things." I yelled, "I don't talk down to people. I talk down to idiots who believe whatever story they hear first." She gasped dramatically and hung up. Then Talia went back to her favorite hobby, turning social media into a nuclear war zone. She posted on Instagram again, bright red text this time. Funny how some people pretend to be grieving but won't let anyone see what's left behind. Guilty people hide things. Immediately people started replying to her story. Not mine. Not messaging me. Messaging her like she's the traumatized hero. She added more. "Someone changed passwords. Someone tried to erase me from everything. Someone is desperate to keep me silent." I wasn't even silent. She just kept blocking me. I posted nothing, but people still found me. Some mutual wrote, "You should really just be transparent with your family." I replied, "How about you go tell Talia to stop acting like she's in a crime documentary? Nothing is hidden. She just doesn't know anything." They responded, "You don't have to get rude." I yelled back in text, "Sorry if I'm not being polite while being called a thief every day." Then some random tag-along cousin, someone who hasn't messaged me in years, commented under a photo of mine, "You've changed a lot since mom passed." I replied, "Yeah, getting accused of stealing every 5 minutes tends to change people." They deleted their comment. Meanwhile, Talia was still blowing up WhatsApp. Apparently, she started another group chat, this time with me, 2 cousins, and 1 aunt. Name of the group? Family Truth Talk. Seriously, she wrote, "OP won't let me access anything because they know I'd find proof." I wrote, "Talia, you don't even know what you're looking for. You just want to scream about something." She fired back, "Admit you stole mom's jewelry." I replied, "Admit you're just jealous mom trusted me with anything." She typed, "You're vile." I wrote, "You're unhinged." One aunt tried to calm things down, but she picked the worst possible middle ground statement. "Let's not fight. Maybe OP did misunderstand something." I responded instantly, "No more neutral comments. Pick a side or leave because you're making it worse." She left the chat 5 seconds later. Talia then wrote in the group, "See, OP is abusive. Everyone is scared of them." I yelled back, "And no one is scared of me. They're just tired of your dramatic meltdowns." She wrote, "If I don't get answers this week, I'm bringing in outside help." I said, "Bring a therapist. That's what you need." She left the chat, blocked me, and then privately messaged the cousins individually telling them I mock mental health. One cousin forwarded the screenshot to me and wrote, "I don't know what's real anymore." I replied, "What's real is that Talia is bored and needs attention." That's it. They left me on read. By the end of the day, no exaggeration, 6 people messaged me asking if I took anything by accident. I called every single one and yelled at all of them. Nothing was taken. Nothing was moved. Nothing was hidden. Stop believing her insane narratives. One cousin even said, "You really sound guilty right now." I screamed, "You sound like you've been drinking Talia's delusion juice." They They hung up, and the worst part? The lawyer emailed me again. Apparently, Talia called them and asked, "Is it possible OP removed items from the storage unit before the official review?" The lawyer asked me to please reinforce to Talia that she is not allowed to access anything without me present. I replied, "I've reinforced it by yelling it at her multiple times. She's not listening." They responded, "We understand this is a sensitive time." I said out loud to no one, "No, this is stupidity, not sensitivity." So yeah, it's getting worse, way worse. And I know she's not done. She's escalating. And everyone keeps jumping into the drama like it's entertainment. I haven't blocked anyone. I've just been yelling. A lot. Update 4. I got a call from some random man I've never met. He said his name was something like Detective Harris, and that Talia had hired him to investigate the missing funds from Mom's estate. I immediately screamed into the phone, "There are no missing funds. Stop wasting time and money. Tell her to stop harassing me." He replied politely, "Ma'am, I'm just doing my job." I yelled so loud my neighbors might have called the police. Then quit because she's wasting her money and making me lose my mind. He said, "I understand," and I slammed my phone down. Meanwhile, Talia had texted nearly every single family member, claiming I had lawyered up to hide evidence and that I was covering my tracks. The lawyer, who I thought had been neutral this whole time, emailed both of us. His email said, "Please stop escalating. This is unproductive and could have legal consequences." I replied politely and calmly, or as calmly as you can when someone hires a PI to accuse you of theft. "Everything has been handled legally. Nothing is missing. Stop spreading lies and dragging people into this." Talia replied all caps, as expected, "I will not stop until the truth comes out." I laughed, not a small laugh, full-on hysterical laughter that turned into tears. I replied to myself out loud, "The truth is already out. The truth is that you are insane." Then it got worse. She actually called the lawyer after that and told him he was in on it, that he was protecting me because he's my friend, that he was helping me steal from Mom. The lawyer emailed me, "Please respond to her accusations politely. Document everything. Do not engage in name-calling." I screamed at my laptop. Name-calling? She's accusing me of stealing jewelry and cash and hiring detectives. She's been blocking and unblocking me. She wrote posts all over social media. Who is supposed to be polite here? I called Talia. She answered immediately, and from the first second, "You think you can hide what you took? You think this will go unseen? You're a criminal, and I have proof." I yelled back, "You have nothing. Nothing. Do you understand? Nothing exists. You're making up lies and dragging everyone into them. Stop using your imagination as a weapon." She screamed something else. I couldn't even process it. "Everyone will know the truth. You can't escape." I lost it. I yelled so loud I think the dog downstairs started barking at me. "I can't escape. I'm not escaping. I'm just dealing with your obsession with making everything about you. Do you understand? You're the one escalating this to a level that doesn't exist." She hung up. Then she posted again. On Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, literally everywhere. Some people pretend to grieve, but their real hobby is hiding what they took. Some people manipulate lawyers to cover their crimes. Some people think being responsible means they can steal in peace. People were messaging me nonstop. "Is this true? Did you take anything? Why are you blocking Talia?" I yelled at every single one of them through text, WhatsApp, and Messenger. "Stop asking me. There is nothing. She made it up. If you believe her, fine. I'm done repeating myself." Then came the private messages. Some distant cousin I barely know wrote, "You must be hiding something." I replied instantly, "I'm hiding nothing. You're hiding common sense." Someone else wrote, "She sounds insane." I replied, "Welcome to the circus. She's the ringleader." Talia texted me again after hours of silence, all caps, "You think you can mock me and get away with it? Everyone will know." I yelled back, "Mock you? I've been reacting to your nonstop accusations. You want to know what mocking is? Mocking is blaming someone for stealing money that doesn't exist." She blocked me. Again, the lawyer emailed me again. He said, "She's contacting me again about access to accounts and the storage unit. I strongly suggest you do not engage further. Document everything." I shouted at my phone, "Document everything?" I've been yelling at her, answering calls, blocking and unblocking, and she's still hiding behind her own delusion. Some family member texted me a screenshot of her latest Instagram story. Tag, "Nothing is hidden. Everyone will see the truth." I texted back, still yelling into my phone, "The only truth is that you are a legend in her own mind, and she is trying to drag everyone into it. And so it keeps escalating. She has a PI. She's accusing the lawyer. She's posting on social media. Half the family is messaging me. Half the family is messaging her, and I am yelling back at all of them. Update 5. She sent a massive group text to 22 family members titled, "The truth they don't want you to know immediately." My phone exploded. Notifications pinged nonstop. People were reading, screenshotting, forwarding, replying. I didn't even get to the first paragraph before I realized this was a total war declaration. In her epic rant, she accused me of everything imaginable, moving money around, lying to the attorney, deleting documents, controlling the narrative, emotionally manipulating the family, pretending to grieve for sympathy. I yelled back in the group chat. Talia has completely lost her mind and is making up stories faster than I can read them. She immediately replied, all caps, keep laughing. The guilty always laugh. I yelled back so loud I'm sure the neighbors could hear. Talia, you need to stop before I lose what's left of my sanity. This is insane. She responded with, good. I hope you break. Screenshots were flying. People were tagging each other, adding commentary. Gossip started exploding everywhere like fireworks. I then got a series of WhatsApp messages from family members I hadn't spoken to in months. One cousin, Mateo, literally accused me via text. Why are you hiding things? We all know you're responsible for this mess. I yelled back, typing as fast as possible. And no, I'm not hiding anything. If you believe her, you are an absolute moron. Wake up and think for 5 seconds. Another cousin, Marisol, chimed in on Snapchat. Are you really going to let this go on? It's like you're afraid to admit something. I replied, practically screaming in text. Afraid? I'm afraid of your common sense being zero. I didn't steal a single thing, and you keep messaging me like I did. Think before you talk, you idiots. Then came the Instagram stories. Talia posted literally every day now. Big red text, screaming captions. Some people pretend to be responsible, but are just thieves hiding behind paperwork. You can't trust someone who smiles while lying. The quiet one is always the most dangerous. People were commenting under her posts, tagging family, forwarding screenshots to me like I was supposed to respond calmly. I replied to each one, stop believing her narrative. She's making everything up to get attention. Nothing happened. Nothing. Stop spreading lies. Meanwhile, Talia sent me a private voice note that was essentially her screaming into the mic for 5 full minutes. She said, you think you're smart. You think you can control everything. But the truth will come out. I will make everyone see who you really are. I replied with a voice note of my own, yelling so loud I think my phone might have cracked. The only thing that will come out is how insane you are. You've been accusing me of stealing, blocking me, unblocking me, hiring a detective, and dragging everyone else into your crazy fairy tale. I didn't steal a damn thing. Then she sent another group text adding more cousins, aunts, and even some distant family friends, typing, OP is lying to everyone. They are dangerous and manipulative. If you care about truth, ask questions. I yelled back in the same group chat. Talia, you are the one who is dangerous and manipulative. You've been making people think I'm guilty for 6 weeks straight. This is not grieving. This is harassment. Someone had the audacity to reply, maybe calm down a little. I yelled at them too. Calm down? You want me to calm down after being called a thief, liar, and manipulator for weeks? Go scream at her instead of messaging me. Genius. At one point, Talia posted another Instagram story tagging a few family members with a caption, these people think I'm crazy. Watch me expose the truth. People were responding in DMs to me, expecting explanations. I texted them all back. There is no truth. She's making it all up. If you think I'm lying, figure it out yourself. I am not repeating this. Then she added another voice note to the group chat. It was 8 minutes long, screaming about hidden accounts, stolen heirlooms, and everyone being brainwashed. I yelled back in the chat, thank you for the lengthy screaming. That proves nothing. You are insane, and so are anyone who believes you. At one point, one of my aunts tried to mediate, writing, maybe just talk it out calmly, both of you? I immediately replied, calmly? Have you been reading her posts? She called me a thief, hired a detective, blocked and unblocked me, and posted screaming stories for weeks. Calm. I'm yelling to survive this nonsense. Then another cousin chimed in. She sounds unhinged. I responded, unhinged doesn't even cover it. She's turned our entire family into her personal war zone. By the end of the day, my phone was blowing up. Notifications for texts, DMs, tags, comments, and emails from lawyers all at the same time. I yelled at each one, insulted everyone who messaged me, and told people to get a grip. Talia blocked me again, then unblocked me, then posted more stories. I yelled at her again, and I yelled at everyone else who responded to her posts. Update 6. The ambush started on a random morning when my phone suddenly blew up with a video call from her. I stared at it for a second because honestly, I was debating whether to answer or just block her and go breathe for 3 minutes. But stupid me answered. The second the call connected, she didn't even say hello. She didn't breathe. She didn't blink. She just immediately launched into full throttle screaming like she'd been warming up her vocal cords specifically to destroy my eardrums. Show me mom's documents. Right now. Turn the camera. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. I literally flinched. It was so loud my phone vibrated in my hand. I yelled back, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking to me like I'm your servant? She didn't stop for even a second. She kept shrieking, turn the camera. I want to see everything. All of it. Right now. If you have nothing to hide, show me. I snapped. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm not taking orders from someone who spent the entire process sitting on their ass ass while I did everything. She screamed right over me like she didn't even hear it. Show me or I'll tell everyone you refused. I yelled back. Good. Tell them. I don't care anymore. I'm done playing your twisted little game. She let out this unhinged screech, like some combination of rage and shock that I wasn't obeying her. And then she hung up so hard the call ended mid-yell. I sat there staring at my screen because I genuinely couldn't believe someone could be that insane on purpose. 5 minutes later, and I mean exactly 5 minutes, she didn't even give me time to breathe. She posted on her story. Funny how OP refuses to show the real papers. No emojis, no context, just her usual cryptic garbage. Within 2 minutes, I had 3 missed calls, 8 messages, and several screenshots from people asking me what she was talking about this time. One cousin sent, "Did you actually refuse to show her anything? Why would you do that? Makes you look suspicious." I replied, "Mind your own business. I'm not dealing with Talia's circus anymore." He shot back, "No need to get defensive." I yelled out loud, "Stop messaging me then," and typed, "Defensive? Buddy, if you knew half of what she's done, you'd be hiding under a table." Another relative texted, "If you didn't do anything wrong, why not just show her?" I replied, "Because I don't jump when someone barks at me like a dog." That apparently pissed him off because he responded, "Wow, you're really showing your true colors." I didn't even hesitate. I wrote, "Yeah, you can shove your opinion somewhere else. I'm not your punching bag." Now they were mad. He sent, "See, this is why people say you're unstable." That pushed me over the edge. I called him. He answered with this attitude like he'd been waiting to lecture me. I yelled, "Say it again. Say I'm unstable to my face." He tried to talk over me with, "I'm just repeating what people are saying." I screamed, "The people saying it are the same ones swallowing every lie Talia feeds them." He yelled, "You're making yourself look guilty." I yelled louder, "The only guilty person here is the one inventing fake crimes, because SHE can't stand not being the main character of a tragedy." He hung up on me. Immediately after, I got a message from another relative. "You're being dramatic. Just show the documents and shut her up." I replied, "Tell Talia to stop acting like a deranged investigator from a cheap drama series, and maybe we'd all get some peace." Then that relative yelled at me, calling me arrogant, rude, and secretive. I sent back, "You want rude? Here's rude. Stop sticking your nose into things you know nothing about." They stopped responding for about 5 minutes. Then their spouse messaged me too, because apparently everyone had decided today was Kick OP while they're breathing day. Their message, "You're acting guilty. This is embarrassing." I replied, "Don't ever message me again, you gossip-addicted mosquito." Messages exploded after that. People were yelling at me in group chats. People were yelling at me in private messages. People were yelling about me on their stories. Someone even posted a Facebook paragraph about family members who hide things. I commented under it, "If you're going to subtweet me, at least grow a spine and tag me." They deleted my comment within 30 seconds, then blocked me. This whole time, Talia was loving it. She kept posting more and more cryptic crap like, "Funny how some people panic when asked simple questions," and "Liars always reveal themselves when the heat is on, and the truth is coming, whether they like it or not." I yelled at her in a message, "You are making stuff up because you have nothing real to use against me." She answered instantly, "Keep screaming. Makes you look desperate." I wrote, "You're the most delusional human being I've ever met." She replied, "Projection at its finest." I blocked her for 2 hours. 2 hours. In that time, 3 different relatives sent me paragraphs asking why I was silencing her by refusing to show whatever documents she suddenly thinks exist. I told each one, "I don't owe any of you a damn thing." By the time evening hit, I was so overwhelmed I threw my phone across the couch and just stared at the ceiling, trying to convince myself not to set the entire family chat on fire. But the night wasn't over. Around 10 p.m., someone sent me a screenshot of Talia's latest story. She blocked me. Ask yourself why. I unblocked her just to yell at her. I sent, "I blocked you because I'm sick of you treating me like some criminal you're trying to interrogate. Get a grip." She wrote, "People block when they're scared." I yelled, "No. People block when they're tired of interacting with an unhinged, SELF-centered, drama-hungry menace." Her response, "Whatever helps you sleep." I swear I saw red. Actual red. At this point, the entire family was divided into 3 groups. People who believed every word Talia said. People who were too scared to take a side, so they just stirred the pot quietly. And 2 cousins who actually told me they believed me, but still refused to say anything because we don't want to get dragged into the drama. I told them, "You're already dragged in. She tagged you. She added you to group chats. She's been ranting at you." One replied, "Yeah, but we don't want her turning on us." I snapped, "So you're okay with her turning on me instead?" Silence. Then, "We hope it works out." Useless. Update 7. It started when she somehow got in touch with Mom's former account. She demanded that he reveal the missing money. I swear, I had to double check my calendar to make sure it wasn't April 1st. The accountant, surprised surprisingly calm, told her politely, "There is no missing money. Everything is accounted for and executed according to the will." Talia didn't take politely as an answer. She shrieked into the phone, "You're lying. Op got to you too. You're covering for them." The accountant called me afterward to say, in the calmest voice imaginable, "Your sister, she sounds unhinged." I screamed at him over the phone, "Welcome to the last 2 months, pal. You haven't seen anything yet." Meanwhile, she was posting nonstop in group chats, Instagram stories, and Facebook posts. She tagged people, sent cryptic screenshots, and captioned them with things like, "The truth will come out soon." Some people can't resist hiding the obvious. Opie thinks they can fool everyone, but everyone's eyes are open. I replied in the group chat, yelling, "Talia, you couldn't even spell half the words I in mom's documents. Stop acting like a detective. You're embarrassing yourself." She responded with, "Choke." I literally screamed into my phone, "Excuse me? You want me to choke after you've been harassing me, posting stories, bombing family, and hiring private investigators?" She said, "Desperate people do desperate things." I typed back, "I'm desperate? I've spent 2 months dealing with your crazy, and you're the one escalating nonstop." Then she sent a new voice note that was 9 minutes long, just shrieking accusations. She called me a snake, a liar, a manipulator, and the reason mom's estate is in chaos. I yelled into my phone, sending my own voice note, "The only chaos here is you. You've turned this family against each other. I did not steal, I did not lie, and I did not touch anything. You're the one trying to start a war." Then came Snapchat stories. Every single day, multiple times a day. Talia posted, "How long will you pretend everything is okay? Some people can smile while lying. Others just cry in silence. The files don't lie." People started DMing me, asking if the files existed, if I had extra accounts, if I was hiding something. I yelled at every single one, "Stop believing her stories. Stop asking me questions that do not exist. Stop tagging me in her posts." Someone had the audacity to reply, "Well, why are you getting so defensive if nothing's wrong?" I screamed back, "Defensive? Defensive is answering the same lies for the 10th time today. I didn't do anything. The only defensive people here are the ones who keep inventing crimes." Then the group chat erupted. Cousins, aunts, random distant relatives started picking sides. Some were passive-aggressive, some were yelling through text, some tried to stay neutral, but ended up forwarding screenshots, which made everything worse. I yelled at each one who insulted me, "You are part of the problem. Stop forwarding her lies. You are making me yell. I will yell harder." And I did. Every text, every DM, every post, every phone call got a response from me yelling back. I called people out for being idiots, sheep, gossipers, and every insult I could think of. She posted another Instagram story. "Soon, everyone will see who the liar really is." I commented under it, "Yeah, sure, keep imagining crimes that never happened. Maybe your brain will catch up to reality someday." The law firm emailed me again, asking both of us to stop escalating. I replied, "I have stopped escalating." She is not. She continues to attack me, my reputation, and drag other family members into this. By the end of the day, Talia had managed to contact the accountant and accuse him, drive cousins to send me screenshots and passive-aggressive messages, post multiple Instagram stories and Facebook posts, call me and scream, demanding access to documents, and continue spreading the lie that I messed with mom's documents. I yelled at everyone who messaged me. I insulted everyone who insulted me. I blocked and unblocked her multiple times just to yell at her again. Update 8. One of our aunts that mom confessed to her before dying that she wanted me to have nothing. I swear, I almost dropped my phone. I literally screamed, "You are a pathological liar." MOM never said anything like that to anyone. Talia yelled back, her voice literally shaking with rage. "She did to me because I was the daughter she trusted. I couldn't even." I screamed at her, "She trusted you? She trusted you so much you didn't show up to a single appointment, didn't help with paperwork, didn't talk to the lawyer, and now you claim she told you to hate me." We were yelling over each other so loudly I could barely understand half of what she was saying. Every word was venom, every accusation louder than the last. I could feel my ears ringing. Then she shrieked, almost gleeful, "I'm exposing you." I lost it. "Do it, do it. You've been failing for 2 months anyway. Your lies aren't working." She didn't stop, not even for a second. Within minutes, my phone started blowing up with messages from family. People I barely talked to were DMing me. "Is this true? Are you hiding anything? Your sister is really upset about the inheritance. Are you sure you didn't?" I screamed at every single person. And no, I did not hide anything. Stop believing her lies. If you want to know the truth, call the lawyer. Stop texting me. And then she started using social media to escalate. Instagram stories, Snapchat posts, Facebook updates. Every single post tagged family members or mutual friends. Messages like, "Some truths are ugly but must be told. Not everyone who smiles is innocent. The real story behind the inheritance is coming soon." People were tagging me in stories, sending screenshots screenshots, asking if I was hiding something or really manipulating mom's estate. I went off on every single one of them. I yelled back, "Stop dragging me into this. Stop spreading lies. You are all helping her, not me." Then she called our cousin Mateo and whined about how I've been manipulating everyone and tried to rope him into her side. Mateo called me furious, asking why I was keeping secrets. I yelled at him, "Are you serious? You're buying her stories? You're part of the problem, and you know it." He hung up. I called him back. "Stop being a sheep. She's inventing crimes that never happened. None of this is true." Then came a Facebook status posted by Talia. "Some people inherit more than money. They inherit power and lies. The family will see soon." I commented under it, typing in all caps because I could not deal politely anymore. "Yeah, keep imagining crimes that don't exist. Everyone's time is being wasted on your delusions. Incredible how fast someone can ruin their own reputation by lying." The group chat blew up again. Cousins, aunts, distant relatives were forwarding her posts, taking sides, and messaging me nonstop. I yelled at each person who insulted me, calling them idiots, gossipers, sheep, blind followers. I typed, "Stop dragging me into your drama. You're not helping, you're making it worse. If you think I'm lying, call the lawyer yourself." Then she texted me directly, "People will see who the liar really is." I yelled back, "Keep posting, keep yelling. I've answered everything. You're the one screaming, lying, and destroying this family. I've done nothing wrong. Wake up." She blocked me for an hour, then unblocked me just to post another Snapchat story, tagging other relatives, saying, "Opie thinks hiding documents makes them innocent. The truth is coming." I went ballistic. I called the lawyer and yelled, "Stop her from contacting you. She's harassing me. She's lying to everyone. I am tired of this insanity." The lawyer calmly responded, "Ma'am, she is entitled to contact us, but we will not engage in baseless accusations. Please document everything." I screamed, "Document everything? I have been documenting everything since this started. She's trying to ruin my life." By the end of the day, the family chaos had reached unprecedented levels. People were picking sides, forwarding lies, posting screenshots, messaging me 24/7, and treating her stories as facts. I insulted everyone who insulted me. I yelled at anyone who messaged me. I kept defending myself against every fabricated accusation Talia could throw. Then she did something even more insane. She somehow got hold of a voicemail from my own mother's lawyer from months ago, clipped a tiny segment completely out of context, and posted it online with the caption, "Listen, see how they talk about the inheritance? This is what they don't want you to hear." I lost it. I yelled into my phone like a maniac. "Are you kidding me? This is a clip taken out of context. You are literally spreading lies. Everyone, do not believe her. She is manipulating the facts." She responded immediately with another Instagram story, this time with a poll. "Do you think OP is hiding the truth?" People started voting and messaging me about the poll. I yelled at every single person, "Stop asking questions based on her stories. She is making shit up." By the time I finally put my phone down, I had screamed at multiple family members, insulted anyone who insulted me, yelled at Mateo 3 more times, and typed several furious replies on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And guess what? Talia wasn't done. She posted a long screenshot rant on WhatsApp, claiming I controlled everyone and hid the truth from the family, tagging more people. I responded with a message that was basically pure yelling. "Talia, you are delusional. Stop inventing crimes that didn't happen. Stop harassing me. Stop trying to turn everyone against me. I am done with your nonstop lies." And still, the insanity continues. Every time I think it might calm down, she finds a new way to escalate. Every day is a new level of chaos. Every post, every call, every message feels like an ambush. Update 9. The lawyer again, this time sounding beyond exasperated. "This back and forth needs to stop. All records have been verified multiple times. There is nothing missing, nothing altered, nothing to hide. Stop contacting our office repeatedly." Talia immediately shot back via WhatsApp with a 2-minute voice note shrieking, "You're scared OP will get caught. You think you can manipulate everyone and get away with it." I could feel my blood pressure spike instantly. I recorded a voice note back, yelling, "You are accusing me of stealing imaginary money." "Imaginary? There is nothing. You've invented this entirely." Talia, of course, immediately replied, shrieking through a Snapchat voice note, "Imaginary like your innocence." I went nuclear. "No, imaginary like your intelligence. You have literally been inventing crimes like a child playing detective in a soap opera. How long are you going to drag this madness on?" By now, the family group chat had exploded completely. Cousins, aunts, uncles, everyone was messaging me nonstop. Screenshots of Talia's stories and posts were circulating like wildfire. People were asking me to explain myself because Talia had sent a another round of posts claiming I moved money around, I manipulated the lawyer, I hid documents, I controlled the narrative, and I was pretending to grieve for sympathy. I literally couldn't breathe. I started replying loudly, angrily, and insultingly, because at this point restraint was impossible. Stop believing her. She is making everything up. You are all helping her ruin her own reputation and wasting your time. If you think I'm lying, call the lawyer. Stop asking me. Talia escalated further. She sent 7 voice notes in a row, screaming so loudly my headphones distorted her voice. I hate you. I hate you. MOM should have left me everything. You ruin everything. You think you're smart? You think you're innocent? No one believes you. I couldn't hold back. I screamed back in a 45-second voice note. You're ruining yourself. You've been screaming for 3 months. I'm done being nice. Stop inventing crimes that didn't happen. Stop harassing me. Stop lying. Everything is legal. Everything is verified. You are the crazy one. And then she hit me with the ultimate terror tactic. You won't be so smug when I show everyone what I found. I yelled, almost throwing my phone. You found nothing because nothing exists. You've been chasing ghosts for 3 months. The social media chaos exploded immediately. Instagram. Talia posted a long story titled "The Truth OP Doesn't Want You to See" and tagged at least 15 family members. She added polls. Do you think OP is hiding money? Do you think the lawyer is covering for OP? Hundreds of people viewed it instantly. Facebook. She uploaded a post. Some people inherit more than money. They inherit secrets. I will reveal everything. WhatsApp. She spammed 12 voice notes to a group with cousins, aunts, and one uncle, each screaming accusations ending with OP cannot hide this forever. Every single platform triggered hundreds of notifications for me. I had to respond immediately. I went nuclear. Instagram reply story. Stop believing her stories. She is lying. Facebook comment thread. Yes, I am handling everything responsibly. She is crazy. Stop spreading this trash. WhatsApp voice notes. You are insane. None of this exists. And she didn't stop. She somehow hacked into one of mom's old password-protected accounts again, guessed a password wrong, locked it, and posted a screenshot with the caption, "Proof that OP is controlling everything. Everyone will see." I screamed so loud my neighbors must have thought I was losing it. Stop posting nonsense. You can't steal what doesn't exist. By the end of the day, my phone battery was dead from recording, posting, and replying to literally dozens of messages, voice notes, and social media posts. I had insulted everyone who insulted me, yelled at everyone who tried to interfere, and screamed at Talia repeatedly, but she still wasn't done. Then Mateo got involved again. He texted me, furious. Are you hiding money? Talia says you admitted it. I shouted into my phone. Are you serious? She invented that. She invented it. How many times do I have to say there is nothing? You're buying her lies like a blind sheep. Then an aunt called me crying because Talia told her I was emotionally manipulating the family and stealing. I yelled at her too. Stop talking about things you have zero info on. She made this up. Then she somehow convinced 3 more cousins to message me directly, asking if I was hiding things. I yelled at them in a group voice note. Stop, stop, stop. You are helping her lie. Nothing is true. I didn't steal a single dime, and this madness has to end. Update 10. I opened the message she sent. The title screamed in all caps, "The Evidence." My phone instantly blew up with notifications. Dozens of cousins, aunts, and even some distant relatives were online, waiting for the revelation. The tension was insane. My hands were shaking. I braced myself, and then I saw it. A blurry, grainy photo of an old receipt for, wait for it, $37.45. I stared. I reread it. I blinked. And yes, she had circled it like it was a bombshell that would finally expose my crime. Her caption, "This proves OP took something. Why would mom hide this?" I felt the rage boil over. I typed, caps lock, all the fury I had been holding in for months. "It's a receipt for a hairbrush, you absolute clown." Her reply was immediate. "No, it's not. It's coded. You know what this means." I just couldn't. I fired back. "Talia, you need a hobby, a life, a therapist. Pick one." She insisted. "This is proof. Everyone will finally know the truth." I checked the family group chat. Silence. Literal silence. For about 2 full minutes, everyone was frozen. You could almost hear them breathing through the screen. And then someone dared to type, "Talia, this proves nothing." Her reply was a shriek sent as a 90-second voice note. "Yes, it does. You're all blind. She stole from me." I went full nuclear, voice note blasting back. "Congratulations. After 4 months of screaming, yelling, harassing me, trying to ruin my life, you have successfully proven that MOM bought a hairbrush. This is your biggest achievement." She exploded. "You ruined my life." I screamed back, almost dropping my phone. "And oh, you ruined your own life trying to frame me for a crime that never happened. And you know it." She typed, all caps in the group chat chat now, spitting venom. You're dead to me. Everyone. She is a thief, and I will expose her lies. I replied, calmly but with maximum venom. Music to my ears. I couldn't care less if you disown me. After 4 months of this madness, I'm free of your insanity. Then she started tagging people, posting screenshots of her evidence on Instagram and Snapchat stories. I responded by posting directly to everyone who messaged me about her claims. Stop believing her stories. She invented this. She invented the accusations, the evidence, and the drama. This is a hairbrush receipt. She literally made $37 into a crime. Even Mateo, who had gotten sucked into the middle of this months ago, called me finally, exasperated. I can't believe it's been a hairbrush. I yelled into the phone. Welcome to 4 months of madness. This is what she spent 3 months harassing me over. She's been screaming, lying, and attacking everyone who defended me over a stupid hairbrush receipt. Then Talia went nuclear again, posting a 5-minute voice note to the family chat yelling about how I stole her inheritance, how the lawyer was in on it, and how I emotionally manipulated everyone. I responded by recording my own 5-minute voice note, yelling over her screeching. You have been harassing me for 4 months. You have called me a thief, a liar, a scammer, and a disgusting human being. You have posted stories to Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, tagged everyone, and turned our family into your personal stage. And for what? A $37 hairbrush receipt. I have had it. I will not listen to you anymore. The family chat went berserk. Notifications were nonstop. Screenshots were flying everywhere. People were picking sides. Some defended me. Some tried to defend her. Most were just confused and exhausted. Then she messaged the lawyer directly, claiming I was trying to hide evidence and demanding a final audit. The lawyer called me immediately, exasperated. Please tell her to stop. There is literally nothing left to check. I screamed at the lawyer. I've been saying that for 4 months. She is obsessed with a hairbrush. The lawyer replied calmly, understood. We'll send a formal closure. Meanwhile, Talia posted another story. You think you're smart. You can't hide from me. I responded by posting in the group chat. Congratulations, Talia. After 4 months of non-stop yelling, insulting me, harassing everyone, and trying to ruin my life, you have proven one thing. You literally have nothing. You are a hairbrush detective. This is your life now. At this point, several cousins stopped responding to her stories. The family chat slowly cleared out. Screenshots and gossip became irrelevant. Talia sent a final message, literally just caps. You won't get away with this. I typed back one last time. I already did. You are done. You have nothing left to hurt me. I am done with your insanity. I survived your 4 months of attacks, and now it's over. The lawyer emailed for the final time, tone exasperated but firm. This matter is officially closed. All accounts verified. No funds missing. No further contact necessary. And that was it. The 4-month nightmare, the endless yelling, the social media war, the family chaos, the accusations, the insults, the voice notes, the screenshots, the stalking, the lawyer interventions, all of it ended over a $37 hairbrush receipt. The end. Talia spent 4 months screaming, hiring PIs, blowing up group chats, posting emo Instagram stories, and turning the whole family into her personal circus, all because she thought OP stole imaginary millions. Final proof. A $37 hairbrush receipt. OP yelled back the entire time and still didn't steal a dime. AITA? Hell no. NTA. Talia is the biggest clown in Delusion City, and the family are her unpaid backup dancers. Case closed. Hairbrush 1, Talia 0. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got a story to share? Drop it in the comments and let us know which one was your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely want to check out AITA for losing my cool when my sister tried to ruin my wedding. Click here to watch it now.